bold TV series. Never stop starting.
Ubu tuje guhura n'umuntu witwa Chrstian Intwari aka manager. Intwari tuje kumubonye muri parking, turavuga reka tumwegere tumuganirize. Chrstian, twaguhize manager, twaguhinze turagushaka rero turashaka kuganiriza. Umeze gute? Ushaka kuduha 5 minutes of your time kugira ngo tukubaze cyangwa se tukuganirize. Ubundi Chrstian, ninjire?
Wakwinjira ni karibu.
Ni karibu nzi nyuma. Okay, reka ngusange. Manager.
Ngiye nishimiye kubabona tugiye.
Nishimiye. Urashaka kunjyana he ubundi? Ushaka kunjyana he Chrstian?
Urabona ubu tuvugana tugiye ku rwibutso rwa Nyamata.
Yego.
Muri gahunda yo kwibuka ya past. N'ikigo kimwe cya France cyitwa Impamo. Tukaba tugiye kuronshinga projet yacu yo gufasha abacitse ku icumu rya jenoside.
Byiza cyane. Ibyo bintu ukora ni by'agaciro. Rwanze reke kumujyana ashaka kubaza akantu kamwe, ubundi se Chrstian umunsi we utangira gute? Ni iki kintu cya mbere ukora iyo ubyutse?
Umunsi wanjye utangira ndasasa mu gitondo uko nsenga nijoro mbere yo kuryama.
Yes.
Then iyo maze gusasa nkora pompage 50. Namara gukora pompage 50. Ubona ko
maso zimeze neza cyane. Ziri kuza ariko ziriko ziraza.
Nyuma yaho ahita njya muri gahunda ko mubibona buriya
muri shanti.
Supplying ibikoresho by'ubwubatsi.
Nice.
None nyuma yaho nkajya muri gahunda za past. Nyuma yaho byaba byakunze nyegura ibitaramo.
Yes.
Uwo ni umunsi wanjye ubundi.
No munsi wawe. Chrstian, tukuziho byinshi, uri an inspiration ku rubyiruko, kandi turashaka kugutumira mu kiganiro cyacu Mützig live bold series none kugira ngo uganirize. Wowe turagutumiye, ubutumire bwacu urabwemera cyangwa ntabwo ubwemera?
No, nambuze yes.
Ego twagiye rero ubwo ngubwo, see you kuri Mützig live bold TV series. Bye bye.
See you guys.
Mützig Live Bold TV series. Never stop starting.
Thank you very much, Chrstian. Well, nanjye ndaza gukomeza kuganira nawe ambwira ibyo mwavuganye. And for you who just watched, this is the Mützig Live Bold TV series, and we have a saying here: never stop starting. Dutumira bamwe mu bantu tuzi bakoze ibikorwa by'indashyikirwa. They never stopped dreaming, they never stopped starting, and that's why we want to inspire you to have the same mindset. Uyu munsi ndi kumwe na Chrstian Intwari. I love your name.
Thank you so much.
Nakare twaze tubivugana ati izina rye rifite aho rihuriye n'iryanjye. I don't think about rutura. Nkusi, Inkusi, Intwari, Inkotanyi, Kameme.
Amazina bayihagaze.
Vraiment ndumva mburi ingofero nisa. Chrstian Intwari. I think ufite AKAs nyinshi cyane. Hari Intwari ya Gasana, and then hakaba manager, hari Inkotanyi cyane. Do you have any other one? 2023 ari ryo twongeraho?
Oya ndashaka kuyahuza yo ngayo.
Uzajye kuyandikisha.
Nzajya kuyandikisha barigirira izina rimwe.
Very good. Kubashaka ko wenda batakuzi, and before umbwira how this name came about Intwari and nayo mazina yose. Chrstian personally mumenya bwa mbere. I knew him muri events. I think wakoze ama events menshi. You worked a lot with Bruce Intore. He's an activist. He's a creativepreneur or a creative entrepreneur, but urumva bayabifatanyije kugira ngo ibanze saba ka degree kubyumva. And then he's also a philanthropist, n'abantu bakora ibikorwa nta zindi nyungu bagamije ari kugira ngo iyi si tuyibemo turimo neza nk'abantu beza. But then I also know you are a dancer. Warabikoze ntago wabyiyakana.
I passed by.
It's a stamp on you. and that is why
funny because I think it all started from there.
It all started from
everything
there.
You just mentioned.
Byahereye to be a dancer.
Then I remember 2009.
Yeah.
I spent 1 year ngerageza numva ngiye kujya mbica bigacika nza gusanga
2009.
Yeah, because nibwo that's when Ganza the founder actually of 6 City Entertainment.
Ganza ndamwibuka.
he was leaving. Then he left us with the group.
So mwari bangahe by then?
Twari baki, like 5?
5.
Yeah, like 5. Abantu bari passionate about.
Yeah. I think 16 ndayibuka. Mwitorezaga Kacyiru ku kigo cy'amashuri ahantu ya.
No, Ishyo
Art Center.
Bajyaga tuza kurunguruka comedy night, kiri comedy night.
Wishaka kubereka ko nkuze. No, ibintu muba mutangiye kujugunya ngo kera tukiri abana.
Urumva amateka nicyo kibazo cy'amateka. Amateka ntago ushobora gusibanganya.
And maybe let's just go behind a little bit. Hari ukuntu mashaka kumenya umuntu, nemera ko izina ry'umuntu riba rifite aho rihuriye n'itangiriro rye. Cyane cyane ko burya mu muco nyarwanda iyo umuntu bamwitaga izina wabaga ari umuhango ukomeye, bahamagaraga abana ntago nabivuga ariko hari utuntu baryaga. Uratuzi.
Ata urakuze. Ntago ibyo nari ukubisoma gusa urakuze.
How did your name come up? Izina ryawe, what's the story behind it?
So it's so funny. Actually, there is a time I have a debate kuri iryo zina. But yeah, I was born in 1990. I think a week or 2 weeks after the first attack of RPA. And icyo gihe nibwo abantu benshi batekerezaga kujya mu nkotanyi mu buryo bwo kwirwanaho and all that. So Intwari rero ryavuye yuko kwa kundi umusaza avuga rero umwana ngiye gusiga reka mwita Intwari, you never know. If he makes it, then you know, uzaba Intwari tu. Nta nubwo yahise agenda, I think ko yagiye mu gisirikare nko muri 1992 1993, ariko that's where that was the idea. Nanabimenye nkuze by that. Ariko ubundi niho izina Intwari ryavuye.
So yakuraza izina ariko nanone ni inshingano. I feel like izina ryawe ni inshingano.
That's pretty much inshingano, just a name.
Just a name. You're still with him? Abona ko wabaye Intwari yakwise koko.
Nekereza ko none mu ngubu ubwo biri hari utuntu maze iminsi mutamo ku buryo amaze kubona yuko
ni Intwari y'iki gihe. Yambibwira abantu yuko hari izindi Intwari zikenewe, and I love ibintu komeza kubwira abajene urubyiruko yuko akenshi kuba Intwari natwe ntago twese ntago twafata imbunda, ariko dufite ubundi bushobozi n'ubundi buryo responsibilities.
We have I think it's not about guns and tanks anymore. It's about being smart and protecting what have been achieved. Ariko nyine kugira ngo urinde ikintu uzi ukuntu cyagezweho, nibwo buryo ukirinda wumva uburemere bifite. So that's
from the beginning wahawe izina riremereye. And impamvu wenda umuntu ashobora kutumva why am I going so much on the name, because izina ryawe rifite aho rihuriye n'iki kiganiro. And living bold, kuba bitangiye ukiri muto, from the name you have, do you have memories ukiri muto wari ubizi impamvu ry'iryo zina? How was your childhood like?
Ntago nari mbizi. Actually, I was a very, very stubborn kid.
Oh yeah? And, what kind? Babandi batahaga hano huzi ivumbi.
Not just that, banatinze. Hari ugutaha ivumbi ryuzuye, none ari no gutaha watinze.
Warazerereye muri make.
Hari uko wakinnye umupira wo ku ishuri ugakina no ku muhanda.
Ndakubona karitsiye.
Urumva karitsiye. None nk'ubwo ngubwo wenda ukagira ibyago ugasanga nk'ejo bari babatsinze ukavuga uyu munsi turabishyura, kandi wenda aribwo bagomba gutaha bakagutuma,
akaba aribwo noneho bagufungira ahantu.
Wagera mu rugo noneho hari inguni ubundi twicaragamo, muze akajya agukubita. Icyo gihe yari akinywa ku gacupa, akajya gukubita agasoma ku icupa akaryumva, akongera agakubita agasoma ku icupa
akabyibagirwa.
Ariko donc gukura, nekereza ko nzi ubuzima bw'umwana ufite ibintu byose, nzi n'ubuzima bw'umwana udafite ibyo akenera byose, kubera yuko iyo urimo urakura rimwe na rimwe utanabigiramo uruhare nk'umwana, ukiga kubana n'abantu, ukiga gusangira bikeya. Hari igihe njya mvuga story imwe nibuka, wavuze ngo memories, kera abantu babizi, ubwo ukuze uraza kubimenya. Abantu babizi, hari abantu bitaga impunzi za Nyacyonga. Nyacyonga habaga camp y'impunzi so turi abana rero bajyaga baza gusaba i Kigali. One day I remember we had like only 2 kgs of rice in the house.
Basaba ibirayi, I remember.
Yeah. Niba barageze ahantu fasha abantu
I remember.
So I remember we only had like 2 kgs of rice in the house, and I remember my mom taking like half of it and give it to one of those people. And I was like, this woman is crazy. You know?
Why would she do?
She's giving away the. I don't see that.
But it influences who you become.
As you grow up, you get to understand. Being honest, that's where I get it from. Not in a direct way,
it's an influence.
Yeah, you get to understand why someone
for sure.
Do that.
Impamvu nyamukuru twashatse kujya ahangaha nuko Intwari Chrstian cyangwa se tuzi nka manager ibikorwa azwiho ni ibikorwa byo gufasha abantu. Those are dreams. It's so bold for anyone to decide to put aside their needs, because I mean now ufite ibyo wakuze ushaka niki, and then you take this route. But ndashaka kuzamuka kugira ngo n'umuntu uri kutureba amenye ko atari ibintu byaje ejo bundi.
Higeze kugerwaho movie imwe yitwaga Got Saved.
Genuine.
Umuntu warebye Got Saved akaba atarabyirinye. Ubwo arayivuga gusa ntabwo yigeze ayireba. Yayumvaga muri story.
You know what? Let's go for a break. As I told you, Hano is the teacher Johnny. Selector Johnny is the top winner of the Amabeats, Mützig Amabeats competition. Number DJ kiganiro. So in a break, but you are the one who song atangirira.
So now that I'm trying my best to push my Rwandan artists,
please.
I'm starting with DJ Paifo and Confi. 50.
50. Yeah. Playing 50 right here on Mützig Live Bold TV series. Bro, you heard Cash? Thank you very much, Selector Danny. 50, Confi and DJ Phil. Urakoze cyane kuba udupresence yo ndirimbo. Personally I love it, but now ndashaka kujya muri za decisions wagiye ufata za kwinjije muri the different areas of life. How was school like? Secondary, did you do any business? Niko winjiye in events? What came first between events, philanthropy, and all that?
So turangiza secondary, haramaze kuba introduced kuri PLP, which was one of the biggest
peace and love proclaimers. Yes.
Then there was also us as 6city trying to do small things, reaching out in small communities. Then turangije secondary rero nibwo we decided to do our first dance event muri 2011 summer. Yitwaga It's All About Dance. So It's All About Dance.
I remember. It was a huge thing.
Actually, to this day, that's the biggest event yahuzaga ama group menshi ya dance.
And that's pretty much the last time twabonye
group nyinshi za dance ziri hamwe.
I think ubu zirahari ariko zibyinira abahanzi mu clip. I think that's the only market bafite.
There is no one show ivuga this is just dance. Then tubonira ariye twayikoreye kwishyura na iri asare yo kwishyura abantu yajyaga amano nka 250 sold out kabisa. Nitwe bahanzi twakoze show ya mbere gahita ba sold out.
2011.
Then turavuga ibi bintu birakunda. Dukora indi muri December n'ubundi 2011. Nayo sold out. Yo twanayikoreye nayo twayikoreye kwishyura. Nabwo nyuma yaho 2012 na 13 nibwo twagiye kuri Serena. But after the second event, that's when you said icyo gihe hari Jabba Junior yari irimo iraza nayo muri events bateguraga ikintu cyitwaga Rwanda Dance Festival. Yeah. Yitwaga RDF. That's the funny thing. But that's Rwanda Dance Festival. So ntago rero wajyaga ubivuga mu ncamake kubera yuko wabaga uvuza ibindi. Then from there turavuga any group muri groupe dufite mu gihugu can do a dance event, festival, whatever, but can we make an impact with that? That's where the main idea came
That's
from.
the beginning.
But that also came after discussions on some sensitive topic. Kwibuka ababyeyi, eske how are we involved? Ugasanga muri groupe y'abantu twari tumaze icyo gihe kugera nko muri 12 ba Maruni icyo gihe bari bahari, ba Dijeru. Ugasanga abantu bari interese kuganira such topic ni nka babiri cyangwa batatu bonyine.
Entertainment yasaga nkaho igeze muri icyo gihe iharira bavuga hard topics.
Yeah, you know,
hard talk.
So urumva ntago wasn't ibintu byabo. Kandi which I understand because most of the icyo gihe I was 20 and I was the oldest, so you can imagine the rest of the group. Kuvuga ngo genocide yakorewe abatutsi, that was some sensitive topics, and turavuga, so let's come up with ideas z'ibintu twakora, which was there is having the idea yo gutangira,
And
there is doing it. No nka dance group murahera nta muntu n'umwe muri muvuga poeme, nta muntu ukina theatre.
Contemporary dances sizo mwakoraga, I think cyo mwari muri modern dances.
Modern dances, that was the main thing. Quite difficult. Then from there we said, okay, let's get ideas from other people. Then that's how it all started. We reached out to Rinka Kabera, may her soul rest in peace. I don't know if you remember her, but she passed away in 2014.
Yes, I do, yeah.
Then, when we met with Linka, that's when we actually twashyize ibintu byose hamwe. The idea twashaka gukora, ibyo twashaka attractinga, then we azana part yo kuvuga ngo how can we create the content. I had an idea and I knew the direction I wanted to.
Which that idea ubwayo yari kuba n'imbogamizi because it could have scared you off.
Yeah, actually it did, but do you step back or you take another step and make some changes, because that was the main idea.
Yeah.
Can we change the way as young people look at this?
Yeah.
Can we also help our parents on their healing journey, you know? So back then nta muntu wavuga ngo healing journey cyangwa, you know, ariko what can we do? It's not just for our parents. This is our history. So kubishyira mu bikorwa no kumenya nyine what do we want to do abandi batarakora. Nabyo ni ikindi, because ibukira hari GRG, FARG, CNRG,
hari n'inyamibwa koza ino nazo ziri muri ARG.
hari indangamirwa, you know, so bose bari bafite activities, but what do we do? Ariko twe tujya gutangira, the main idea was, can we use the audience we have?
Yes, babantu baza muri shows
zacu, can we attract this audience but for a different cause? That was the idea, and we did. We decided to go with 3 objectives. One, educate ourselves and other young people. The target was the people that were young during the genocide or was born after the genocide. So that was the target. 2, challenges abajene benshi muri twe bari bafite. Kwari ukuba nta ubaza ababyeyi cyangwa ngo ababyeyi bamubwire.
There was a disconnect.
That's why wanabivugaga ukabona ni topic itari interesting muri group yacu. So
but then you decided to go with it, and what was the first activity mwakoze? Was it an event? What happened first?
Was putting a team together. Finding the right people to work with. I remember there's a guy, even to this day I still thank him, Abedi Bizimana. He used to be muri Jaba Junior. Then when we talked about doing this event, he was like, yo, let me support.
So he believed in your cause.
Yeah, in our cause. He was actually, to this day I call him one of the founders.
Yeah.
He played a huge role kugira ngo our past ikunde. Then from there, I remember I was saying how this year was a success and going back, feels like it was yesterday. We had no idea of how do you make a proposal. You know?
How did you name it Our Past? Was it?
Actually, the name wasn't supposed to be Our Past.
Uh-huh.
The name was Let Us Know About Our Past, like asking someone who's old. But
communication-wise, that was long.
you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we said to make it interesting for young people and stuff, let's call it Our Past.
Yeah.
Normally it was I remember the first proposal, let us know about our past.
LKBOP.
Yari kurangira hajemo za riri.
No, I understand.
You
so
know?
bigenda bihinduka along the way.
Yeah, along the way. So, and the very first event, we didn't know where to knock and
ubwo muri gushaka
partners, turi gushaka recommendation.
wari wajyaho se muri organization wari wakwanditseho proposal, you know, hari abantu bakubwira ngo duhe proposal.
Ikintu nari nzi kwa Jido mu rugo, nabanunaga batwaye ibyuma bavuga ngo bagiye muri event. That's it. Niho hano hafi ya event narageze.
I'm sorry, we have to take a break because we need to get to hear more about this story. It's the beginning. Impamvu turi gushaka ko umenya insights z'ukuntu Chrstian yageze ahari nuko yatangiye ari umujene nkawe. Yatangiye ku myaka nk'iyo uriho cyangwa nk'iyo wabayemo. And this is the point where we all first send me a proposal. Coming back, we'll be listening to which song? Give me track number 2.
Track number 2, I'll give you Ruti Musomandera.
I love it. Musomandera. It's a beautiful album. Yaituye nyina nimutara nayumvuze kuireba. So, Selector Danny, take me through it and let's be back in another version of the story. How did he get where he is?
Ndiruti mugeri baririmba nkubitiye muri zibikange amarere mudakanga mu kuzicyaha. Umunsi natanyije amahina baje birirwa bigemba. Banyese kumuhoza uratinze kurusoza rutabitanga.
Beautiful song from Ruti Joel. I love the album personally. And that's the story. Buriya kubona umuntu ku mbuga nkoranyambaga bitandukanye no kumenya icyishe inyuma ku myanzuro yagiye afata. But I want to know the back end because niho hafatirwa iyo myanzuro. Ko hari igihe umuntu avuga ngo be inspired, wabaye nka Ntwari. Intwari we ntabikora ariko ntaguzi
kandi wo mubona ya postinze ibintu yakoze byarangiye kuri social media.
Exactly, kavuga ngo aburi Intwari we azi kubikora ariko yabimenya ate. Take me through the process. This is your first big event at a national level, by the way. Kuko icyo yari igamije kwari ukwibuka jenoside yakorewe abatutsi muri 1994. hari imiryango iri buze ababyeyi bawe, ntago bikiri, it's not a wow event. Ntago ikiri ya event yo gutwika, it's more of impact. Now you've changed strategy. Ibyo bintu wari ubizi, warabyize. Did anyone, what was the process? Ni gute wijugunya mu bintu utazi?
So one, twagize amahirwe yo kuba twari tumaze imyaka nk'ibiri hafi 3 kuri show art center. We've seen comedy night, we've seen amateatre yategurirwaga kwisho. Twari twarattendinze different events and twari twaragiye muri walk to remember. You know, we had ideas z'ukuntu dushobora gushyira.
You exposed yourself and let me just remind someone here. Iki kintu hari nabandi twabiganiriyeho, exposing yourself to the right places. Kuko nabyo biri mu bintu bifasha ko ufashe decision yo gukora ikintu but you don't have any inspiration for it. I think that's a very important thing.
So for us we had inspiration, and when you see sorry I will keep using comedy night kubera ko niyo twabanye kwisho cyane, but when you see such event, you be like, I want to beat them, you know, not in a bad way, but I want to have something, a bigger audience than theirs, and big impact. You have so many things going on in your mind. Then, the event, we reached out to different parents to turababwira the idea. Some of them, they were like, yo, this is great. We want to support as much as we can. We invited people kuri telefone yo wabwira mama wese akazatubira mu guest of honor, you know. And imagine it's a commemoration event, you asking the vice president wa Sena kuza kubera mu guest of honor through her son. And just on the phone, be like,
ariko na network rega, you used the network you had then.
That's what I was going to. That's where I was going to get, because if you look at the guest of honor, if you look at the parents, if you look at the umuntu watanze ikiganiro, I think omuri Senerge, these are the people we got from the network we had.
And network mwari mufite nurungana?
Yes, ubwira umuntu yo, ubwira merese transport kuva hano kugera hano, twabonye ibyuma ariko na transport yabyo dufite. Okay, mu rwari pick up kambwire musaza ayohereza. That's how we did our first event. And umurungi tumwita Speed and Michael bariyerangije bakora event na umuriro wagiye ducana buje ko we suppose gucana buje n'ubundi urumuri rw'ikizere turacana bakora event.
Let me guess, ivyo ntibyahise bikomerezaho no mu zindi events?
Oya, gukora nta mikro byo nago byakomeje. Ariko part of what we do every year nuko ducana urumuri rw'ikizere gusubiza abacu icyubahiro no kubereka yuko ntago bazi ko twebwe tugihari. That's where I started from. And from there imiryango yatangiye kugenda ifunguka. So challenges zarakomeje kubera yuko after the second event, so uwo munsi wa mbere yo event ya mbere edition ya mbere our past irangira, that's when we realized that hari abajene benshi bashaka ko dukora ino event.
Yego,
because utarayikora utazi ngo feedback izaba ari iyihe. But after that babantu bose n'ubundi twabonaga muri dance baratubwiye yo keep it up,
we want to be part of it,
we want to be part of this.
Nice.
Tell us what you want us to do. To deciding the next day. Next year it's happening at Sport View.
Mwabihisemo the next day.
The next day. We said we need to change the venue because this one is going to be small.
So you didn't have time to say ngoreka tubigire iki? No. It was too powerful.
I remember
for you.
It was lunchtime. I'm sorry nimba ndi gukora marketing, but I was at Simba Cafe in town. Lunchtime twicaye, that was like debriefing. Turavugana ku event yagenze. We're very excited because we didn't know it was going to be that successful, and we said, so what about next year? We said next year we are moving to Sport View. Like right
a bigger space.
Yes, a bigger space.
Because I understand our pastor's been there for a while. You've made different challenges, but that's not the only thing you've done. Umaze gukora byinshi bitandukanye. Personally, I've been blessed to work with you on some projects. I know you have a project running muri Njeruka. You have an entire community that you are supporting, abana mwishuri and all that. I want to know how, because that kind of now goes into a different direction, and as a philanthropist, and how did you also balance out to stay as a creative person to also work in events, because you've still done some other commercial events. I want to know that connection when we are back. But before we go, I would love to get your third track. I would love to know how you found yourself into that. But give me track number 3, and then we'll be back.
I'll give you Kumihanda, Bruce the First, and Juno Kizigenza.
Well, clearly you can know who'd abarizwamo from the songs.
Yeah, I grew up there. So.
Yeah. Selector Danny, take us Kumihanda. We'll be back getting to know more. How did he become a philanthropist? Nigute abivanga nanone n'ubuzima bwe bwa buri munsi, koze ntumubone ukagira ngo afite ubuzima yererwa muri projet, ese we nk'umujene ku gisimenti arahazi. We'll get to know. We'll get back.
Je suis gênant.
Well, turi Kumihanda. Thank you very much for that. Yega ko umuntu uri kureba ino show ari kugenda yunguka n'indirimbo yakumva. Now, we are in this show, and this is Live Bold TV series. Nkuko nabikubwiye, we are focusing on the why. How do you decide? How do you take bold decisions? Why can't you stop? When do you stop? Should you stop? Those are the questions mafite iyo ndi kuganira n'umuntu. Niyo mpamvu ubona I'm dwelling so much on the reasoning, on the rationale behind your thinking, kurusha ibikorwa nyamukuru mu by'ukuri wakoze, kuko byo ni byinshi. You've been in production, you've worked with Positive Production. That's some of the
one of the the many.
One of the many. You've been an agent. Nzi abahanzi benshi cyane babukinga baciye muri wowe. I know you guys have done the biggest concerts with
actually to this day,
I
believe myself to be one of the people who have been part of the biggest events in this country.
Very much. Yes. And it's true. You guys did Arena. Ichiri mu mashashi.
I know. People don't understand. And before Arena, we did places like IRK.
I know.
That was the biggest.
Were you part of Stromae thing?
Yeah, I was doing sales and logistics.
You can imagine, and that was a sold-out event. You see, we don't want to focus on that because if you wabisanga kuri Twitter account here, you can find it on Google. But niki gituma umuntu ukiri muto akora ibikorwa nk'ibyo ngibyo? For me, that's it. That's the bottom line of this show. How do you dream? How do you take up such huge events with no fear? Ngurafungwa bangiramberi, because I understand the back end of my events is totally a mess and a lot can go down. So umaze kumbwira yuko you did our past events, bimaze kuba successful. You have some challenges. You did it 2013, 2014, 2015. You didn't break until 2023, right? Ariko nanone hagati aho ngaho, I think hagiye hazamo izindi channels zibindi bikorwa to become who you are. How did you decide kuvuga ngo, you know what, hari abaturage bari ngeruka, you know what, Rurindo reka dukorana ga project na embassy ya Israel, turebe ukuntu dukora kana. Ejo bundi you also gave us some news. I think it was a day before or something. There is a project you guys worked on.
Last week we launched our new project, Rurindo. We are renovating 4 homes. So every year after our past event, tugira icyo twita kwibuka project. Who reach out to vulnerable communities, but those that are being affected by that have been affected by the genocide in one way or another. Dufite amafamiye y'abapfakazi ba genocide, dufite amafamiye y'abantu bamwe namwe bava mu miryango y'abantu bakoze genocide. Nayo ni amafamiye are struggling, and that's where it gets interesting, because if you are teaching peace and unity and reconciliation, we need to look at
both. You need to practice it.
Yeah, you need to practice it.
Is it your life now? Navuga ko ijana ku ijana, ubwo navuga career wise, is it your life? Is it something you are doing full time?
I would say I do it full time because once we start a project, ngomba kuruhuka uko yarangiye, and I'm still a little bit muri entertainment. Ariko nuko actually I'm doing my masters muri event management at the Event Academy of London, and maybe next year I will be back muri entertainment ineza. But I also have a construction company. That's why you see creative preneur.
Now I get. Don't you get scared? I'll be honest with you, I would. Jewe bishora kuntera ubwoba, nkumva yuko ibintu biri kundemerera, reka mbifate mbihereze ministeri minubumwe babwire nti handover ngiyi, take it up.
They are not going to do ntago bashobora kubikora byose nka minubumwe. That's why I always,
because they have priorities.
Yes, again. They have priorities as a government institution. Ikindi, there is being a government institution, then there is us as the citizen. What is our responsibility? Just to wait until Minubumwe say, okay, muzazi tujye mu muganda, or we can do umuganda and invite Minubumwe. You know, because nago actually icyantera ubwoba nuko ntakibishobora.
kugeza ubu.
Yes, icyantera ubwoba nuko nabyuka nkumva ntago mbishoboye ko you know, but to me I feel like sometimes it's very tiring because you go to Rulindo, you leave Rulindo, you go to Ngeruka. The trips are somehow tiring.
I know. Ngeruka is far.
What the satisfaction comes from knowing that someone is sleeping under, you know,
under your dreams.
Yeah, and umuntu ntago akiguhamagara ngo noneho yamvurira atwara amabati cause amabati ashaje. That's where my I feel like that's to me being successful. I am already successful.
Yeah, you are. And if I may ask you, and this might come off differently, do you feel like you start something each and every day, or do you think what you started is enough?
No, it's not enough yet.
Will it ever be enough?
To Kwisi and yes, you get to where you wanted to go. Then there is another stair to climb, and we still, especially like a country like Rwanda, with our history and how we are still munzira y'amajyambere nkuko bavuga. I would never. Okay, I pray that I get enough support to continue and do what I can as much as I can. But I don't believe in one day waking up and say, okay, I've done enough, because we still have people in need.
There is still more. There is still space. There is still room.
If you build one menstrual hygiene management room for one school, and that's the only one or one in a few that is on the standards, you know. So ukubaka icyumba kimwe cy'umukobwa, igihugu gifite primary ibihumbi 2,000.
Uribaza communities.
So imagine abandi bantu bategereje yuko bazabona icyumba nk'icyo ngicyo kiri kuri standard.
I mean, to be honest, look at Chrstian, very young, taking up dreams zimuremereye. Because I'll be honest with you, it's a heavy dream. It creates ripple effects. It becomes bigger and bigger. You need more partners. Urikwicara mu bantu bakomeye. That's another spotlight. That's another expectation. And then ufite izina umubyeyi yagushizeho from the day you were born. You were given a responsibility. And what would stop you from doing it? I mean, think about everything ushobora gukora. Think about the possibilities you have, the network you're seated with, and something you can do. And this is just an example. And given your history, your name that you have, Ufite Intwari, how do you feel now? Do you feel connected more to yourself as a person? Do your dreams get back to who you are as a person?
That's a tough one, but I'm always I try my best. My peace of mind is very expensive, and that's the priority number one. Because if I don't have it, how am I going to give it to others? And being aware of who you are and connected to yourself. That's how you come up with ideas to also. So sometimes it's hard because you find yourself in the middle of
other engagements.
And it's so hard. But I feel like the more I keep pushing and doing this, I feel like I've seen God doing His thing, and there is a way, one way or another, I get paid.
One way or another.
Yeah, because as I said, if deals are coming and there are another 1,000 people that can do the same as you, and you're the one getting that, I believe, that's why I believe in God.
And you get to interact. Buriya n'abantu bake babasha kubana na success. Umushahara kuri bamwe ni success, ariko umushahara ntukunda intoki. Just to kind of refocus or recap, the network was critical. Abantu gendana nabo. But the role y'umubyeyi nayo, umubyeyi nawe.
That's another key point.
Yeah, it's key. from what I see from your story.
I think even today, actually, that's in today's the younger generation. Again, it goes back to who we are as Rwandans and where we come from. Some people, they came, ababyeyi twakuriye munsi y'ababyeyi bafite trauma, you know. So it was so hard for them to connect with us. Some of us, I connected with my mom more than I connected with my dad for so many reasons. Kuva mu gisirikare ugasanga bapfushije abavandimwe bose cyangwa you know. Then how do you come back in the community and all that? So bigenda ariko ugasanga haracyari cya gitsure cy'umubyeyi avuga we ntuzongere kurenza saa mbiri utarata cyangwa ntuzongere saa 11 uva ku ishuri ugera hano, you know. So ariko I was connected to my mom. I knew everything about my mom when I was very young.
And that gave you the information.
Hari
amakuru wari ukeneye yagufashije kuba inkingi mu gutangiza our past. And hari abo wabyirukanye nabo bemereye mu nzozi zawe. I mean, that's you influenced
by the decisions umubyeyi yakoze.
You see,
so today there is somehow we are getting busy as parents and as guardians and people are very busy making a living, which is needed, but you realize that there is no connection between the parents and the kids. There is a bit younger generation, I will call that. Abantu turi hejuru ho gato bakiri ababyeyi ariko bakiri abajene mu kuntu ubona they try because some of them they said no trauma yavuye hejuru ariko I'm not passing that to my kids.
I'll protect them.
You know,
it's all about a good environment. And impamvu turi kubivuga ibi ngibi nuko n'umubyeyi ushobora kuba uri kubireba this iki kiganiro nawe kirakureba. Living bold ku mwana bitangira avutse, bitangira arerwa, bikajya mu mashuri, bikajya mu bo yirirwana. Abo yirirwana zikaba networks ze za mbere zimufasha kugira inzozi. Those are the people that believe cyangwa bamuca intege. Bamuca intege still agasubira mu rugo agasanga it's good. And then exposure is key. Abo uri kutureba wirirwa he, ujya mu biki, ureba iki, wumva iki, very critical. Kukerega ya myanzuro dufata, the bold decisions we take, hari akajwi kaba kari inyuma kaba influenced n'ibintu byinshi warebye and all that, and then goes to the part of being bold, taking decisions that are bigger than you, remembering that you should never stop starting. Now let me give you time to digest what we've just talked about. Give me track number 4.
Track number 4, I would say Wrong Way is Kevin.
Selector Danny, give me something. Coming back turaje dusoza ikiganiro cyacu. Mwibutse yuko this is Mützig Live Bold TV series. Never stop starting.
Mützig beer.
Kuva muri mwese ntawe uzite hela bentu urashaka ish Kevin business and nyinshi.
Beautiful song, Ish Kevin. Well, thank you very much. Ngiye kubwanjye na mahirwe ngira kuba nicarana n'abantu banyenspira. I'm exposing myself nanjye ku nkuru nziza, and I'm lucky that I get to hear this. Personally ndashaka kugushimira ku bikorwa ukora. Ni benshi babyungukiramo, nanjye bingeraho mu buryo bumwe cyangwa ubundi. Kuko burya iyo ufashije umuryango runaka ushobora gusanga uri kugabanya umubare w'inzererezi. N'urugero ni ikibazo dufite mu gihugu.
That's a fact.
It's a fact. Yeah, umubare w'inzererezi iyo ubaye munini nibyo bitangira ku affect ikibazo cy'umutekano. And before you know it, igikorwa ukora uyu munsi kiri gufasha abantu mu myaka 10 iri imbere. And to me that is success. Tangible impact. And I want to thank you for that.
Thank you so much. We've tried, and I would like to thank the young people, people that have been supporting this initiative. kuva nko muri 2015 kugera nka if I remember well 2020 or early 2021. The very first time we had financial support was in 2019. Ariko iyo myaka mvuze 78% of the money yavaga mu rubyiruko. So projet zose kuvugurura inzu za Ntarama
niyo mugiye ubona ko hari group.
No, yeah, there is a huge community y'urubyiruko really willing to support anytime we call them, and we are very grateful. And this is one of the reasons why we started our past, was inspiring the young people, because abakuze, sometimes you can inspire them, but also there is nothing much to do, because some of them, they have already made their decisions. You cannot take them back. We can still inspire the young ones.
And the good thing is they are getting inspired by people babona bangana. Burya iyo umuntu ubona muri mu kigero kimwe urungano.
It's easier to communicate.
Yeah, it's very easy. Anyway, we appreciate and this TV show yabonye ibikorwa byawe. The bottom line here is to inspire. Ariko nanone burya hari igihe umuntu mubwira ngo be inspired, don't give up, kandi ugasanga n'umuntu tuganirije
rimwe na rimwe atanakureba,
and then ugasanga umuntu tuganirije wenda we ari mu bundi bucuruzi runaka aravuga ati buriya barareba abantu bakora nka biriya. Ariko ikintu nemera nuko umuntu ashobora kuba byinshi. You have a construction company, you are a philanthropy, ukora my events, buri ufite n'utundi tuntu tatubwiye, ariko personally nzi project twakoranye. This gentleman here, jewe nagiye ngeruka, it's an entire community. Abana barenga magana ngaye bari mu ishuri bafashwa n'ibikorwa byawe, and to me that is very inspiring. And when I talk to you and I tell you never stop starting, it's not really about business. It's not about making money. It's just about doing. And doing is key, regardless of what you're doing, but do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me. This was very interesting and impactful, I hope.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I see you soon.
All right.
I hope to see you guys coming to visit one of the projects soon.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to Gusubira Ngeruka. I know I was there.
Now we have Rurindo. We have
Rurindo. I don't know. I'm very connected.
It's a 1 hour and 20-minute drive.
I know. Well, give me track number 5 as we close.
Track number 5. Let me go back. Muriga Kondo. I would say Ruti. I'm dedicating ibihame kubihame byose by'urubyiruko dufite.
Nk'inkotanyi cyane. Thank you very much for joining in. This is Mützig, Live Bold TV series. Thank you very much, Chrstian, for bringing me this guest. My name is Arthur, and thank you very much, Selector Dani, for giving us some good vibes. See you next time. Enjoy your time.
Mützig Live Bold TV series. Never stop starting.